All right, welcome back. So no camera this time. I'm still figuring out why it's showing up with an X on my face. So we can see the lens cap is on. So I'll just hide this for now by clicking the button here, and we can see that the button did nothing. Oh no, it did. Okay, it did work. It's just okay, good. So let's get the rest of the expectations for this week 7 out of the way. Now I had to push things back because I had an event last week. Let's just devote an extra week to week 7 because I did make some progress on that last week. So I'll be able to complete all the expectations if I take another week on it. And then next week will be the final week of Mbsr, and we'll get back to stuff much, much more interesting, back to the core content of this channel. I kind of went off in the weeds a little bit. I did it at the suggestion of ChatGPT. ChatGPT and I were talking, and let me be very, very clear about what I mean by that. So this is not what happened. Hey, ChatGPT, my life sucks, help me. And ChatGPT says, oh, well, try Mbsr. That is not at all what happened. What happened was, hey, ChatGPT, blah, 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 for months and months. And then we constantly come across, hey, ChatGPT, I'm not feeling well. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm stressed out. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm feeling depressed. Again and again and again and again and again. And eventually, I just realized and talked to ChatGPT, like, man, I wish I could feel better. I wish my baseline level of happiness was higher. So even then, it's not ChatGPT comes back and says, well, have you thought about Mbsr? It's, hey, ChatGPT, I'm noticing that whenever we talk, I continually am saying things like I don't feel good, like I wish I felt better, stuff like that, and I've been saying that quite a bit. Act as an expert in the medical literature and make recommendations for what I could do to improve, to feel better day to day. So Mbsr came up as one of those. I researched it online and I found Pelosi mindfulness. So it's not a passive interaction is what I'm trying to get. The best way to use ChatGPT is to not use it in a passive way. The best way to use ChatGPT is to use it in an active way. You're the one who's going to be discovering Mbsr. You're just going to be discovering it basically as if ChatGPT were a Google search. That's basically how you're going to use it. So let's say if we search for, let's do this. Let's search for cannelli beans. So there we go. Cannelli beans on Google. We've got all of these. Here, let's search for cannelli beans let's just start a conversation with ChatGPT about cannelli beans. So there we go. They're a versatile and nutritious legume that can be used in a variety of dishes. So on a Google search, you can buy them. So we can see my local grocery store has it for $1.83. There's probably some recipes. Yep. So here we've got a garlic parmesan white beans recipe. So your results on Google are quite a bit different than what you get through ChatGPT. So, they pay well, so you can see, you can have a conversation. So you can say, like, have you been experimenting with any particular recipes involving cannella beans? I've been trying to, but I just hate the taste of cannella beans. Of these sorts of beans. Sorry, there are typos of these sorts of beans. I just don't like eating beans. How can I make it so that eating beans tastes better? I see on Google there's all kinds of recipes, but I feel like I just have trouble following recipes, and I am really often dissatisfied with the results. So basically the point is, from the reading I did, so I did a series. And the series is the where is it? I did it pretty recently. Oh, it's gone. Oh no. Wait. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is Machine Learning for Cloud and Network Engineers series. So this is a book that I read word to word. Really, really good book on this. So the idea behind this book is that AI isn't going to automate actions as much as it's going to automate decisions. So the action of following a recipe, the action of buying the cannella bean, that's not what AI is really going to replace. What AI is going to replace is the decision. So, okay, I do like other kinds of dishes. My favorite dish is macaroni and cheese. So knowing this, how can I make a decision to incorporate more beans in my diet, because I believe that they are very healthy, in a way where I don't have to sacrifice taste? So now what ChatGPT is going to do for you is give you a recipe for which ones you can make. And now what you could do is you could go search for cannella beans on Google, take the first recipe that comes, but you can get more kind of new and novel ideas from ChatGPT that you wouldn't have thought of before. And the ideas are coming from you. They're not coming from ChatGPT. It's as you're having this conversation, it's like you were talking to another person. So it helps you think. It's a different experience than searching for something on Google. And then it can say like, okay, now select for me a recipe to make for tomorrow. So, there we go. We're making creamy cannella bean mac and cheese. So it can, and sorry, the thought of that is kind of making me sick. This does not sound like a good recipe to me. But the idea comes from this book, and the idea is that the sorts of, and it says it right here, we're about to enter a new era in managing our network and cloud infrastructures, and I would say more broadly than that. This applies more broadly to that. One where we will need to automate decisions. It is about automating the answers for the remaining questions, for our remaining questions: the when, the what, the why, and the where. And it's not just about network and cloud interfaces. It's part of the broader AI revolution. So the AI era will help us automate decisions. So that's how I came to deciding to do Mbsr, is through an active process where I used AI to help me make a decision. And I want to be very clear about that, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be using AI in a very in a way that's just not going to be helpful. It's like if you were Googling for something and you didn't know how to Google search worked, and you just you put a paragraph into Google, you didn't know that it did keywords. I feel like a lot of people are going to be using AI that way. And I think one thing that I can say during this channel publicly, people can listen to and take away and use AI better, is to aim to use AI for a different purpose than you would use other sorts of tools. And the purpose I think you should aim for is to make better decisions, to automate the decisions you're going to make, and to focus on decisions rather than actions. So another great way you can do that is you can have AI like make a plan for you. So write me out a exercise plan. Yeah, so there we go. So now all your decisions are automated. You're going to do it every week. On day one, you're going to focus on your upper body. On day two, you're going to focus on cardio and core training. On day three, you're going to focus on lower body. So there you go. You don't have to think about this anymore. You just write this down in your planner, and you don't have to come up with these decisions on your own. It's all automated there. You just set it up and go. That's different than how the world used to be. You used to have to research things online, figure out, are you going to do it 3 days a week, 2 days a week, but now you can automate those decisions. You know, we're still at the beginning of it, so I would say, especially if you're a beginner, 6 out of 7 days is probably too much. I would probably want to do like 2 days a week to be a beginner. I mean, the cardio is good. So yeah, so strength training, yeah, it has strength training only 3 days a week, which is really good. So it has you working out 6 days a week, but it has you doing a mix between strength training and cardio. So you know, maybe we are there already. Yeah, it's but yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out, that there is a difference between ChatGPT and Google, and you're going to get the most benefit out of ChatGPT if you use it the way it's meant to be used. And I also would like to point out quick, if you really kind of don't know where to start, learning prompt engineering is free. The official AI prompt engineering documentation is available at this link. So before someone convinces you to pay them $1,000 for their online course on prompting, I beg you, read this first. If it's a good course, then you probably won't even need to take the course after that, because the course will be based on this content anyway. So all right, so there we go. So yeah, sorry, that was a tangent there, but let's get the Mbsr done. I'm kind of delaying because I'm dreading this a little bit. It's been a hard slog. It's turned into a hard slog. It's kind of not fun anymore. But anyways, let's open up the formal and informal. Okay, so what is the situation? You know what? I had a good mindful eating one, and that's the one I wanted to do. So the mindful eating was I was making collard greens. So boiling kale, waiting for 6 minutes for it to boil, adding balsamic vinegar, putting some in fridge, eating some immediately, washing, cleaning up afterwards. Okay, so that was it. So what was going on when you thought to do the process? I mean, I didn't exactly think to do the process, but waiting for them to boil, noticing the color changes. Okay. What did you notice while you were doing the process? It tasted good. It tasted really good. What did you notice after you did the process? Positive changes in my body, more vascularity. Vascular structures popping out in a good way. All right, and then what did I learn? I learned a new cooking method that I still do today. That I have switched to learned that my old cooking method was flawed. Okay, old cooking method was pressure cooking them, and it just overcooked them. It took all the bright, beautiful greenness out of it, ruined the flavor, ruined the texture. So that was good to learn. All right, so that's the informal, and now let's do a formal. So we've only got 2 formal to go. So yoga would be a great one. I've been wanting to do that, but I'm just not feeling up for it. It's like, I'd rather. Oh, you know what? I guess I could do the chair version. Let's do the. So the loving kindness is kind of the theme of the week. So we needed to do the loving kindness and the walking. So let's do the loving kindness again, because that's kind of the theme of the week. And it's been a while since I've done one, so we'll get this worked out. Okay, so we'll do the loving kindness. The loving kindness is a bit tricky too, because it's oh, you know what? It's a small one too, thankfully.
This meditation can be done in any.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do the loving kindness. Before I do that, I'll put the water on for something to cook. So I'll pause it and be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's get this out of the way here.
This meditation can be done in any position and begins by taking a moment to be aware of any thoughts or feelings you may be experiencing right now. Acknowledging how things are for you right now. And when you're ready, beginning to bring awareness to body, feeling your feet, legs, hips, lower and upper body, arms, shoulders, neck, and head. Beginning to feel the movement of your breath, the actual sensations of breathing, reminding yourself that you are here, alive and whole. When you're ready, you might bring to mind the image of a person you know or you've known in your life to be loving and kind to you. Someone who easily evokes feelings of warmth and love. Could be a spouse or a partner, parent or family member, a mentor or a close friend. Someone who's been good to you, helps you feel safe and whole, whose caring easily emanates from them to you. And if a person past or present doesn't come to mind, maybe someone who you know to be inspirational may come. Someone it is easy to imagine sending wishes of well-being to, wishing them well. And if it feels right, imagining saying to them, "May you be happy, healthy, and whole." While you're saying this, picturing them receiving your wishes for them, seeing them close to you, hearing your whispers of goodwill. May you have love, warmth, and affection. May you be protected from harm and free from fear. May you be alive, engaged, and joyful. And may you experience inner peace and ease. You may have your own words and wishes for them, so feel free to use words that resonate with you. Taking a few minutes now to feel how it is to wish these things for them, letting yourself have the sense of the wishes for well-being emanating from you to them, connecting you to them. Noticing how it feels inside you as you send these wishes of well-being to this person you love or care about. And when you're ready, seeing if you can imagine this person or figure wishing these very same things for you, knowing that they have your well-being in their heart, imagining them saying to you, "May you be happy, healthy, and whole. May you have love, warmth, and affection in your life. And as you imagine them saying these words to you, imagine them close to you, feeling their presence in unconditional love. As they say, may you be protected from harm and free from fear. May you be alive, engaged, and joyful. May you experience inner peace and ease. Letting those feelings wash over you, feeling their unconditional love and caring for you. Letting the feelings of love and safety grow in you, knowing there is nothing you have to do to deserve these feelings and wishes, that they are given freely, without condition. Seeing if you can connect to the meaning of these phrases, even if you might not feel all the safety and warmth right now, knowing that that is their wish for you. And now, seeing if you can have these wishes for yourself, hearing yourself say to yourself, "May I be happy and healthy and loved. May I be safe and protected. May I be alive and free. May I experience inner peace and ease." You may have loved ones for whom it's easy to have these wishes for, a child or family member or dear friend, or even a loved pet. And if it feels right, saying to them, in your own way and with your own words, "May you be happy and healthy and loved in your life. May you be safe and protected and not suffer. May you be alive and joyful. And may you have inner peace and ease." And if it feels right, seeing if there are others in your life you can extend these good wishes to, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor, saying to yourself, to them, "May you be happy and healthy and loved in your life. May you be safe and protected, free from harm. May you be alive and joyful. And may you have inner peace and ease." It might even be possible to expand even further out to acquaintances, people you know of but don't have a personal relationship with, people you see around town, your neighbors, even people you don't have strong feelings about, like the salesperson who checks your groceries. Saying to these people, "May you be happy and healthy and loved. May you be safe and protected, free from suffering. May you be alive, engaged, and joyful. And may you have inner peace and ease." And even if the wishes aren't infused with the same warmth and love as they were with a loved one, seeing if you can extend the wish without the expectation that it should make you or them feel in any particular way, connecting with what these wishes represent, keeping these people in your awareness as you send these good wishes, wishing for them to be healthy and whole, wishing for them to have aliveness and love in their lives. And if you feel strong and secure, and you're comfortable with this, you might try extending these wishes to someone who's difficult for you right now. Not necessarily the most difficult person in your life, just someone with whom there's been some sort of frustration or misunderstanding. And in doing this, it might help to remember that just like you, they want to be loved. And just like you, they want peace in their life. So you could say to yourself, just like me, they want to feel happiness and joy. And just like me, they want peace and ease. And they want to be loved and to know their loved ones are safe and healthy. And just like me, they're doing the best they can with what inner and outer resources they have. And if this feels possible to you, silently saying to them, may you feel peace and ease. And maybe remembering that if this were really true for them, they would certainly be easier to get along with. May you have love and warmth in your life. May you be happy, healthy, and whole. Even if this is difficult, there's value in noticing what it's like to extend the wish, recognizing that you are not condoning their actions, but seeing in them a human being with some of the same needs as you, to be loved, to be safe, to be at peace. And if this is possible, remember the circle that began with yourself and the persons that you love the most, the family and friends, extending that circle to include all the many people you don't know and who may live far away in other countries or cultures, and saying, may you be happy and healthy. May you have peace and ease. May you have love and warmth in your life. You could even imagine extending these wishes to include the animals and plants, all life on our planet and beyond, including ourselves, in saying, may we all be happy and healthy. May we all be safe and protected. May we all live together in peace, ease, and happiness. And now, as this loving kindness meditation comes to an end, taking time to appreciate and feel what's been generated through this practice. And even if there have been difficult parts of this practice, knowing that this practice has the potential to increase your sense of aliveness, of connection, and of belonging. And when you're ready, letting yourself feel again your physical presence, sensations of your body, feet, seat, upper torso, neck, and head. Beginning to notice the movement of your own breath, bringing aliveness and nourishment to your body as a whole, just as your good wishes of goodwill bring aliveness and nourishment to those around you.
So there's 3 of those bells, but things are over now. So let's leave some comments. So mine completely racing. Barely heard a word. Yeah. And you know what? That's enough. I might do a second one today just because it's been so long. I might do the sitting. And I want to demonstrate to other tech professionals what it looks like to work outside. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. So let me make another entry for that. And we're going to do the sitting meditation. And I think I'll do that. I'll do another one of that shortly. Now the problem is I don't have this file. But that's okay. I don't need it. All right. So with that, that would be it for 24. I did the informal and the formal. So I'll probably do another one today just because it's been a while since I've done this regularly, and I want to demonstrate to other tech professionals what it can look like to work outside. I think a lot of people would be really curious to see that. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned in the next one.